First things first, a chili. Big ass red pot. Step 2. More meat the better. Turn that pot on nice and good like 3/4 of the way. Then refill your olive oil container because you forgot to do it before. Then olive oil at the bottom of the pot. Then when it's smoking hot, you want to put your meat in. It's hard, I know, but you don't want it too crowded in the pot because otherwise the meat steams. You don't want steam, you want charring. You want crispiness, think grilled like. Once browned, put aside. Man, lentilles, that brown stuff, that's delicious. Keep that in the pot. Step 5, who knows, put all that ground beef in there. Shit's hard to do while holding the phone, man. Brown it. Brown it good, just like you did with the steak chunks. But when you're done with this, pour off the excess fat. I know it's 2019 and all. Pour off the excess fat. You gotta strain your beans, put them in a big bowl set aside. Sometimes I like to give them a little rinse, a little dabble do ya. 3 serranos. Alright, after you get your serranos diced up nice and good like, clean the ever-living shit out of everything you have. Boys, especially, if you get serrano pepper on your hands and you go touching other things, no bueno. Next, you're gonna want to chop an onion. If you start crying while you're chopping onions, just suck it up, because it's almost 2020 and no one wants to hear about it. But I digress. Onion next. You know when you get the garlics and you get the little pieces in the middle, them bullshit pieces that like just might be too much effort to actually get the garlic out? What do you gotta do with them? You need about that much garlic. I know a lot of recipes say like, oh, 1 or 2 cloves, and you guys seen the memes about it. Oh, look at me with my garlic. But, you know, more garlic the better. It's a big pot. It'll go down. Alright, wasting too much time on garlic, but pro tip. Garlic piece, shell, knife. Super dangerous, worth it. Alright, while the pan's hot, garlic and onion mixture. Straight on in. You gotta cook the onion and garlic. I would tell you till translucent, like Flavor Flav might say, but I don't really know what that means. I've seen glass. Onions don't ever look like glass. Don't know, just cook them. You're gonna want tomato sauce and tomato paste. It don't really matter if salt's added or not. If it's not, you can put it in. If it is, tell them to put it in. You know, just keep it simple. You need tomatoes. Alright, after nice and cooked, tomato away. I like to give the tomatoes a good minute or 2 to get to know each other in there. Adding stuff like nobody's business, man. You just dump the meat in, put the beef broth and chili in. You put them beans in. Spice mix, chili powder. That's why it's called chili. You need that. You need some cayenne pepper for some zing on top of the serranos. Cumin, I don't know, you're supposed to. This stuff got a little lime in it, don't know, found it at Meijer. Oregano, you gotta have something green, you know, so you feel a little good about yourself. Paprika, it's also reddish brown like chili's supposed to be, so it goes in. Not gonna lie, I make it up most of the time. I don't know, if you want exact measurements, go to Babish or something, I don't know. The nice thing with chili, you're gonna cook it for like 12 hours, you can always add more. At this point, like me, you realize you might be a little thick, you need a little more tomato sauce, and you gotta run to the store real quick. So you do that, come back, put it in, but you should be looking pretty edible at this point. Things to know about chili. As it cooks for long and simmers together, it may not be spicy at the beginning, but as those like peppers and all that get to know each other, it sort of leaches out as little devilish little taste bug tinglers, and they'll get you. So if it's not spicy now, give it like an hour, give it another zing, let you know what you bing. Alright, about an hour. Need more tomato sauce. Next, you're probably going to want to put a beer in. Not because it really helps or changes anything, it might give a little color, but you know, if you put beer in you, beer's good in chili too. Oh, forgot to take a sip. Yep. That's it, and just let it sit. Let it be. Don't tingle with it. Just let it be solid 8 hours overnight for best result. Next day, ooh, she thicker. She good. Enjoy.